It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. The first of 272 games in the regular season. Buckle up. The Cowboys, the Eagles, underway to begin 2025. And he returns this to the 22. Now a first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Throwing, Prescott. That's into the hands of Tolbert. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give them 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
Now 1 for 1, a lot more to go. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Now Prescott going to change the play. Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. On play action, Prescott. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Second and 10.
Kill. 47. Yeah. Here we go 40. Here we go 46, 47. 46.
Prescott off play action. Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Jahad Campbell. That is one that he will remember. His first career sack in his first career game in the National Football League. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
Kill.
They just get the play off. Now Prescott. And this is caught by Williams. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 31-yard line. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
They go with the empty set there, 5 receivers in the formation. Normally, you want to have a running back in the block, but in this case, he's lined up to the right, and he ends up getting the football. A lot of confusion caused defensively, and it turns into a big play.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10, down at the 31. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And they'll have it in the red zone before the crosses are out of bounds. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Prescott to throw it. That went out wide and intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Throwing is Hurts. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got him in. Complete. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 96 yards. And the Eagles are on the board here first in the season opener. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Here's Prescott. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Well, starting drive number 2 off on the right foot. Completion for the first down. Drive 1 is they had to be pretty frustrating because they moved the football. They just didn't get any points out of it.
But warm-up QB2, let's bring in the backup. I mean, my goodness, you take them downfield and you don't score points. You know I'm being totally facetious here, right? I'm just kidding. Nice first drive. Rarely do teams score on every single drive in a game, but they like what they did there. They just hope they can pay it off this time with some points.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
46. We're going to 54.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. To throw is Prescott. This one swung out to Williams. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. On to punt now, Anger, as he boots this one away. A solid 12-yard return after the 55-yard punt. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes it's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try.
Touchdown, Philadelphia! Devontae Smith, 73 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Good on the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Well, Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try to find a way to win.
They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This this offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try to figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. Prescott to throw on fourth. This throw left side is caught by Tolbert. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You want some explanations.
Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there to make the play defensively. Here's 2nd and 10. Hurts. Over the middle here to Brown. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 15 yards. And the Eagles are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Elliott now to add the extra point. And it is now 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Here's a 46. 26.
Prescott down. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy 1st down.
Kill. 47. Kill.
Prescott. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
He hits Blue. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jaden Blue, his first NFL reception, goes for 6. And the Cowboys are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Well, the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with a 21-7 lead already in their hip pocket, probably not a time to get too creative or inventive here. We'll see. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little. Hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Hey, let's go.
Hurts sets up to throw it. This is Smith on the ground. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. They'll look to throw again. He'll get this off to Barkley complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 14. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's caught. Smith. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that'll make it second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw again on second down. Hurts. Man open left side is Brown. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll leave him with a third and just a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Out of the gun now on third down. And he will go down. The Cowboys sack. Well, let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Looking to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they looked up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Now Williams running left. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. They lost 4 there, and it's third down.
I think it might be time to move to a different section of the playbook there because back-to-back runs, both for loss. Now they have 3rd and long coming up.
Yeah, there we go. I take 4 in. Here we go 46, 40, here we go 47.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Outright, he finds Tolbert. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Kill! 47! We got 47!
Now Prescott. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Jalen Carter now with his 2nd sack here on opening night. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now Prescott. That's going to be caught by Pickens. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
Here we go 46! Kill!
Prescott to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's one of the better plays we've seen this offense put together so far. They haven't been able to get on track much at all. But listen, they're only down a couple of scores with the rest of this quarter and the entire fourth remaining. So, stranger things have happened.
Kill.
They just get the play off. Now Prescott. Flush to his right. That is caught inside the 5. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A well-executed 22-yard gain. So they'll let the fullback try and take him home. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. On second and goal, standing alone in the backfield is Williams. He'll get it up the middle. And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
This Eagle defense, they won't give in without a fight. This is third and goal. Play action now. Prescott rolling to his left. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. So now fourth and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock's dwindling on me. Let's go get it done.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on fourth and goal.
Here we go,
And he'll wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line. He tried to keep it himself, but can't stretch his way in. And this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. A real chance for them to salt this game away after that turnover on downs, holding a 2-score lead in the fourth quarter. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and he just locked people down.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And it's caught on the right side of Smith. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 4th down.
It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it.
They're going to look to throw. And he is caught. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. And that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss.
Throwing is Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley.
He's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 36 yards on the play.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Target is to Dotson, and he's got him.
Will go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
But that last throw, Charles, puts him over 15,000 yards passing now for his career.
And Brandon, they're not going to stop the game and give him the game ball here, but that's still a pretty impressive number, and he's got plenty of more good football ahead of him. Although I would say the team should give him a game ball after it's all over.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column.
Now 2nd and 3.
Buying time to his left.
Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
Got exactly what they wanted there out of the RPO and had the defense out of position.
One word for you there. Excellent. Because he read all the keys properly, made the right decision, and look at the result. Pretty substantial game.
Barkley is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
And that right there is a definition of a statement drive. Here in the 4th quarter, trying to get to the finish line. And here, they were able to hold the ball for a long time and move it down the field. And how about them finishing it off with the touchdown run? Winning football 101? Check that box.
After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
They're able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience.
Flushed out right. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
Gets this out wide to Pickens.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. First play of the drive going for 14 and the first down. Here's Prescott. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Smith brings him down on the pass rush. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Ferguson. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. 3rd and 9 here. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. He's got his target. That's complete. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. As they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Throwing, Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Jalen Tolbert, 27 yards. And the Cowboys have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Aubrey now for the point after. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14.
Makes the score Eagles 28, Cowboys 14.
So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And the Eagles are going to recover. And that might be enough to put a bow on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Over the middle here to Brown. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll leave it with a second and just a few inches left. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard. Rolling left, it's Barkley.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, a little insult to injury here late in the game. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for Philadelphia, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face Kansas City next week. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.